There are less than 100 days to go in the race for the White House. Vice President Kamala Harris is closing ground on former President Trump after raising more than $200 million in her first week as a candidate. ABC's Rachel Scott reports.
This morning, the 2024 race now kicking into high gear, with the November election less than 100 days away.
We've got a fight ahead of us, and we are the underdogs in this race.
Vice President Kamala Harris has only been in the race for a week, already raising $200 million. And her first big decision, choosing a running mate. Harris is considering about a dozen Democrats, from Arizona Senator Mark Kelly to Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker.
I had a great conversation with her, and I pledged to her that no matter what the outcome of this process, that I'd be working hard for her.
To Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro and Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear, both hitting the campaign trail for Harris.
Are you ready to beat Donald Trump? Are you ready to beat J.D. Vance?
Donald Trump's running mate, Senator J.D. Vance, facing backlash for these comments he made 3 years ago, disparaging Harris and other Democrats for not having children.
We're effectively run in this country via the Democrats, via our corporate oligarchs, by a bunch of childless cat ladies who are miserable at their own lives and the choices that they've made, and so they want to make the rest of the country miserable too.
Vance now offering up this explanation overnight.
Of course, for a whole host of reasons, it's not going to work out for some people. We should pray for those people and, of course, have sympathy for them. I still think that that means we should be pro-family, generally speaking, as a party. And I think that our country has become particularly hard for parents, especially under the policies of Kamala Harris.
After surviving an attempted assassination, former President Trump says he's now backing away from his calls to tone down the rhetoric.
They all say, I think he's changed. I think he's changed since 2 weeks ago. Something affected him. No, I haven't changed.
Trump, who also spoke to a conservative Christian event this weekend, told the crowd they won't have to vote anymore if he's elected.
Christians, get out and vote just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years.
Democrats pouncing. The Harris campaign saying democracy is under assault by Donald Trump. The Trump campaign pushing back, saying that the former president was talking about the importance of faith and how he could unite the country. Democrats clearly saw that differently. Donald Trump has started to sharpen his attacks against Vice President Harris, mispronouncing her name, mocking her laugh, calling her extreme. Harris responding to those new attacks from Trump and his running mate, calling it all just plain weird. Rachel Scott, ABC News, Washington.